Hello Gemini, this is a timeless reading for you. I am using my own tarot cards. In the middle of your spread we have the card air, then comes night, poverty, authenticity and day. And the immediate feeling that I had when I pulled your cards was that I feel like you have given a lot of energy and effort into something that you thought you cared about. And maybe you truly do care about it. Maybe it's a project that is very close to your heart. But you will soon realize that even though you thought you did it with authenticity, you will realize that you weren't fully authentic. Due to some kind of fears, what others might think, maybe in some ways, you tried to find a way around expressing yourself in a certain way because you were afraid if you were too authentic, then it would cause some kind of catastrophe. And this air card also makes me feel not just like wasting energy, where like throwing away all your efforts. Like they're being stuck in the balloon. It also makes me feel like biting your tongue, swallowing something, suppressing something, or trying to hide this energy, I'm trying to find a metaphor. Maybe you had to hold your breath, not say something, not express something. You had to suppress it so hard, hold your breath, and the breath that you held in, you later had to release it into this balloon and tie it up so that it could never find expression. It would always stay hidden in the balloon. Now it's boiling up. There's something about that here. I feel like also, when you realize that you weren't fully authentic, even though you thought you were being authentic and you meant well and you wanted to be authentic, but it's understandable. There are certain weird rules sometimes in society that force us to hold back. And there are the weirdest people in the world who, I don't know, they just openly express themselves and they don't feel any shame when they should feel ashamed, actually. And I feel like for you it might be the opposite. Like there isn't even something to be ashamed of, but you have also built it up in your head, made it really big. Wasted your energy in or by bloating up this thought pattern, this fear. But there's also something when I pull this card, this bird here. This will be some kind of external situation or person or literally an animal. There is something from the external world that will burst this balloon and force it to explode. Even though you might still try hard to control the air in this balloon. Already afraid of the moment, when you stop blowing air into the balloon and you take the balloon out of your mouth, in that moment there is always a chance that some of the air will slip out again. And the boy is already afraid of that moment, or the man. This bird will take its beak and just crush the balloon. And it will be a relief. And then true authenticity will be born, and you will really not feel this shame anymore to speak with your tongue what's inside your heart. My God, onside. In the unconscious position we have the night card. I feel it's not literally about night time. it's more... I feel very drawn to the animals. There's something about animals here. And not either the animals around you are some kind of spirit guides, and you maybe thought they were just your pets, but they feel, I don't know why, I've never seen this card this way, but I see it this way now. When I look at these animals, I feel like they're looking at you, like they know you so well, they can look so deeply into you, and they know what your destiny is better than you, as if they were, some kind of spirit guides that were born into an animal body, and now, I don't know, they are around you as literal pets to guide you, whether you're aware of it or not, or they are not literally born into a physical shape, but they are just... Oh my god, my neighbors are so annoying. Sorry, I'm super distracted. Usually I keep when I start filming, I keep my door closed from the room where I film, so I cannot hear so much from what is happening inside the hall of the house. But for one time I thought, like, maybe my neighbors will behave a little bit today, but they don't. Sorry, it's so annoying. They constantly have to smash and hammer doors, and sometimes they go outside. Within 5 minutes, they smash the door like 5, 6, 7 times. I don't know, like they come in and out all the time. I don't know, maybe there's a reason why this is coming up during your reading here. It could be some annoyance here as well. As I said, wasted energy, putting a lot of having to hold your breath. I would like to yell at them several times per day or slap them. I don't know, sorry. It's so annoying. Some people, they really have no common sense at all. They even have to smash the doors in the middle of the night, in the middle of the week, when other people have to get up early in the morning. Like some people, they have no thought of, they don't have this feeling for people around them. So this could be an issue here for you as well. Oh my god, I was just mentioning, even at night they are doing that. It could even be for some of you that maybe you held in your breath regarding or towards someone or several people who just constantly pissed you off. And now you will have this authenticity and honesty towards them. And what I wanted to say as well is that these animals here, they don't have to be literal animals. They could just be something that is not born into the physical world, just some, of your spirit guides around you. I feel like they are looking at you, like, they already know what your goal is in life, even if you're not aware of it at this moment, maybe. They know your path. They know every of your thoughts. They know your emotions. And they will guide you. There is guidance here. This is the first time I ever read this card like this. What you need to realize, what you soon will realize, there is something about poverty, and I immediately had the feeling, let's just stick to the example with neighbors that I was mentioning, that I was, projecting into your reading, because this is something that is around me right now, but I'm not a Gemini. Or also it could apply to a job where you have to constantly hold in your breath and you can't be 100% authentic. because you would be fired if you were authentic, or maybe you would be kicked out of the building where you live if you would just, yell at your neighbors. While other people find ways to annoy the people around them, disturb them heavily in passive-aggressive ways, if you then defend yourself and you are in some way then directly aggressive and you yell at them for misbehaving, then you are the bad guy or the bad girl. And then you have to hold in your breath. You have to hold in your anger. You have to somehow find a way or a vessel for this energy that society forces you to hold in. If you hold it in for too long, it becomes a torture. You will develop, some kind of stomach ache. And there is a fear about existence and money and poverty. I want to take the poverty card here regarding money and regarding, it's just your existence. Yeah, like literally about your house or apartment. If there's something bothering you, you can't just, scream at people, because then you could be kicked out and you would be perceived as the one who misbehaves. And as in a job, of course, as well. If you tell your boss or one of your colleagues what you truly and deeply feel and think about them, then you might have a problem. And, lose your job and lose your money and end up like this. I also feel drawn to include the woman in this picture here, because she's also not being authentic. What am I saying? Also, I don't want to indirectly say that the beggar is not authentic. She's not being authentic. She's fake. There's some kind of issue here with authenticity. I know, I can understand, it's very hard. Because being 100% honest could cost you a lot of things in life. The day card, interesting, you have day and night here. It makes me feel, just metaphorically, as if something that was hidden in the night, or, when we don't have control over our dreams during nighttime. The outcome of your reading here is day. So it feels like you will gain control over something that you thought you had no control over. You will finally see something that has been hidden in the dark for a long time. The day card also makes me feel like you will arrive at some kind of place where everything will be very transparent and bright. Something will be easy. It will be easy to see through something. So the storage was full, so I had to interrupt. And I just wanted to say that, again, there are the animals, even though, they are different pictures, different animals than in the night picture. They feel like the same being to me. Like, it's not important to focus on the shape, in which kind of body they appear. They are all your spirit guides in some way. And it makes me feel like if you haven't been aware of this topic with your spirit or guides, or with your spiritual guidance, my God, you will soon, it will appear to you in the bright light, and you will understand something here. And they will be waiting for you in some kind of paradise. I don't know, the day card also makes me think of paradise. It also makes me think of safety. There are also no predators here in this picture. So it's some kind of safe nature. And I feel like this is about you finding a way to be 100% authentic instead of 70 or 80%, without having to fear poverty or losing something, not being able to exist in the world, which is a huge freedom, actually. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.